Hello guys, welcome welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. It's Gilly here, and on this very early Monday morning, I am up and filming a foundation review for you guys. I know that I usually do a lot of higher end products, you know, and this year it's really my main goal for my channel to review more drugstore products. I really don't hate drugstore products. I don't know what it is that I just don't get as many as I do from Sephora. I don't know, it's a thing. So today I'm going to be reviewing the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation here, and the Infallible full wear corrector here. I picked both of these up from Amazon because that was where I found the best deal. And so yeah, we're gonna do a full day's wear test of these two products. I'm also gonna try to use as many other drugstore or affordable products as well to finish the whole face. And then obviously tonight I will come back and show you guys what my face looks like. So if you want to see my first impressions and review on these two products, then please stay tuned. But before all of that happens, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as well as follow me on both Twitter and Instagram if you're not doing so already. Let's jump right into today's video. First and foremost, you guys know I have to prime because I do have really oily, porous skin. So that's just always going to be a go-to thing for me with any product that I'm trying. And I'm going to prime using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer because I absolutely love this thing. And of course, I'm going to set this primer really quickly with a light layer of powder using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I use the shade 30 Medium Deep. Now that I look like this, we're just gonna jump into the foundation. This is it here. It comes in like your standard, I think this is a glass bottle. It does say that it is going to give you 24-hour breathable texture, respirable finish, I guess, or coverage, or whatever that's supposed to mean. And as well as this foundation also has broad spectrum SPF 25 in it. Usually that really scares me with foundations because no one ever does it right, but I'm hoping that today L'Oreal did do it right. And for your reference, I did pick up the shade 525 Deep Golden. I picked this up by looking at pictures and stuff online. I really did not see or watch any other reviews of people that I normally do to get a foundation match, and I bought this on Amazon for I think $10.99. Ulta was selling it for like $14, unreal, and I don't think Target had my shade, which is why I didn't get it from them. So yeah, let me put this on my face. I'm gonna do one half with a sponge and the other half with the brush just to see how it applies. But just so you guys know, I do prefer using a brush for my foundations. So this is what my face is looking like. This is the side with the sponge, and this is the side with the brush. As you can tell, so this side has more coverage than this side, I feel. Not that that bothers me. I think this side just looks like I don't want to say cakey, but it looks like there's something there. Whereas with the sponge, you definitely get a more natural finish. So I'm definitely just going to use the sponge to just soak up any extra product that may be on this side, because I'm only going to school and I'm not trying to look too beat. But so far so good, and this is a pretty good match. So yeah, that is really, really good. I really didn't think I was going to be able to match myself so well, but yeah. And I had a bunch of acne scars and acne down this side of my face, and I just feel like they've all been covered up. So as far as coverage, this is really, really good. My face doesn't feel heavy or anything like that, so this is a good sign. I'm just gonna quickly jump into this concealer. I got it in the shade Honey 415, and it says it's full coverage, so I'm really gonna go light with this because, as I said, I'm only going to school and I just don't want to do too much. It has a really huge doe foot applicator, you know, so let me just put a few dots under my eyes. Okay, so I've let this sit a little bit on my face and I'm just gonna blend it out. I did realize that earlier, I forgot to tell you guys, with this foundation, this particular Infallible foundation, there are 30 shades, and that L'Oreal did come out with a previous Infallible foundation that was like in a tube bottle, and this one is like their different version of it, I guess. And it does come in 30 shades, which is pretty good for a drugstore foundation. And this concealer, even though I let it sit on my face for like a little bit longer than I usually do, is blending out pretty well. Not bad. Yeah. So this is what my under eyes are looking like. I think that this blended out really, really well. I will say, I think the only issue I have is that I don't like this shade in particular for my under eye. It seems a bit pinky to me, or a little bit just, it's not as golden as I want it to be. Even though it's called Honey, I kind of thought it'd be more golden, or at least it also looked golden on the swatches, but it's fine because I am going to use this really golden setting powder on it, and hopefully that, you know, fixes the color issue that I'm having with it. But so far it looks very, very good. Very good coverage, because this morning my under eyes were looking rough, and I think we're looking pretty good right now. So I'm just going to use this Maybelline powder again to set my under eyes really quickly. So this is what our face is looking like right now. I do have like a little bit of excess powder on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly finish the rest of my face, get dressed, all that jazz off camera before I run out of time. I'll be back to show you guys the final product, of course, and I'll just go about my day, do my thing, and I should be back home around like 6 or 7 p.m. which would have been like almost 12 hours of wearing this foundation, and it says it's supposed to last 24 hours, so I hope it can last half the time that it claims it does, if you get my drift. So yeah, let me stop rambling. I'll be right back so we can get this day started. Whew. Okay guys, so this is what my face is looking like by the end of everything. It's looking pretty good. I think that I might have messed up with the amount of product that I added, because like I just feel like my face looks a little cakey, like not in a bad way, but I don't know, I think I might have gone overboard with it. So yeah, that's a thing. But overall, I do really like the way my face is looking right now. I think my skin looks good. Like I said, this is a pretty good match for me. So yeah, I'm about to go about my day because I'm about to be late and miss my train. It's 8:32 right now, and I will come back later on tonight to show you guys everything. I will not be touching up or any of that fun stuff. I will just let everything happen so you guys can see the final product at the end of the day. So with that being said, I'll be right back, and yeah, just sit tight, I guess. Alrighty guys, so right now it is 6:33 p.m. This is what my face is looking like. I know that my face looks like oily in the center, and it is, but I do think that my ring light is making it a lot more dramatic than it is. Like in person, it's not as oily as it seems, but obviously like I am starting to oil up in the center here, which is very, very normal for me. I think that I started oiling up honestly maybe about an hour ago when I was on my way home. When I finally left campus, I went to the bathroom and I was like, okay, like I think I'm starting to be oily. So this just occurred, which means that the foundation did last a typical day for me to be like out and about or whatever. So I'm not very upset that I'm oily right now. The concealer has not cracked. It hasn't broken up. I don't have any issues. So, you know, it looks very, very good. And today I also got several compliments on my skin. Like everybody was like, what did you wear today? Like your face looks so good, all of this stuff. So like, I think we can give this foundation a win. I know I was really unsure about the color of the foundation. However, the color did end up looking very, very good on me. And I think it's like a good match, you know. Yeah, that was a good match. And the concealer, even though it's not as bright as I want it to be, I do still think that this is a very good, affordable concealer. So, in overall, you know, just everything wrapping up together, next time I put on this foundation, I won't put as much because it is full coverage. It's full coverage. I do like that the foundation has SPF in it. So if you're not someone who usually wears SPF, then at least the foundation has a little bit of protection for you, because you should be wearing SPF. Even if you're black, don't listen to the hype. Please wear SPF. So that was a good thing. I think that this foundation has a decent shade range for being a drugstore foundation. It has 30 shades. So if you can find your shade, I would definitely recommend trying it out, because it is like $10 to $14 depending on where you go from what I have seen. But I do think that this foundation is worth the try and is a win. And in my opinion, I think it's better than the original Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, because the issue I had with that was major color issues. I could not find a shade that worked for me, so I had to end up mixing it all the time because it was just way too red. But I do think that this was a very good shade, and I'm very glad to see that they do have a wider shade range. And finally, as far as the concealer goes, maybe if I go in stores and I find like another shade of concealer that like is a little lighter and I can kind of see in person, I would purchase it. But for now, this concealer did the job. It looks very, very good. And if I do really want like that extra brightening effect, I will simply just use a powder like I did earlier to give me that brighter under eye that I typically like. So yeah, that's really all that I have to say about these two products. I 1000% recommend that you try these out if you wanted to. I know that this foundation kind of came out I think it came out at the end of last year. I'm not very sure. But if you do see these two products around and you know you were in the market for one of them, I would definitely give it a try, because this is a very good like foundation for being a drugstore one. I'm going to compare this to like my Maybelline SuperStay foundation. I love that one, and this is like up there with it. Like as far as drugstore foundations go, I think those two right now are my top too. So that's it for today's video. Please let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, what you thought about the foundation, how it looked, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. But before you go check out my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as well as follow me on both Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.